Hey everybody, welcome back to Quest for Glory 4, Shadows of Darkness. I still can't get into Nikolai's chest. I don't really think I need to, now that I think about it, but...
A voice from behind the door said...
Hello, how are you? Come in and have a sit, why don't you? Kid, how are you? Nice of you to drop in. Speaking of dropping in, did you hear the one about the bad waiter? Seems like he was always dropping in. Dropping in. Get it?
No.
Didn't think so. No one got a sense of humor anymore. Not even me. Hey, welcome into the...
You tell about...
What was that you...
You tell about...
So you're the guy that made me lose my sense of humor. Listen, if you hadn't made Baba Yaga mad, I never would have told the joke that made her take my humor away.
Do tell.
I ain't got no sense of humor. I can't get no sense of humor. And I try, don't know why, gotta fly, say goodbye. What's the matter, you a music critic? So I can't tell a joke, sue me. I'm comedically challenged. A phoebe of a fool, a dweeb dunce. As a matter of fact, I've been cursed. I'm vexed with a hex, so to speak. Pathetic, ain't it? I can't tell a joke if it kicked me in the teeth. Ever since I got Baba Yaga mad at me, I got the bad joke blues. She has no sense of humor whatsoever. Let me tell you, I was just telling a joke about how some hero got...
Oops.
She has no sense of humor whatsoever. Let me tell you.
Keep doing that.
I was
My
just
finger
telling
just
a joke
slips.
about how some hero got Baba Baby hopping mad and fit to be towed. How was I to know she was in the audience at the time? Anyhow, Baba Yaga stands up, says some bad poetry, and the next thing I know is my jokes are jumbled and my puns are pathetic. So here I am in Nowhere Land trying to locate Baba Yaga so as I can get the curse removed and my humor returned. Pootin' ask me again, I'll tell you my name. Seriously, folks, the name is Bones. Punny Bones. I'm just a jester. Professionally speaking, of course. Hey, I'm a professional fool, so don't try this at home, kid. Unfortunately, more people laugh at me than at my jokes lately. It's punny you should ask about that. Making jokes is in my bones, make no bones about it. But my puns have been sort of boneheaded lately. This place is really dead, you know? I've had a livelier audience in a graveyard. What do they know about humor? They think a guy falling into a mud puddle is a major joke, like lots of yucks, huh? Now, a man being tripped into a mud puddle, that's comedy. What do I hear? Let me see.
The chicken seems to be made out of rubber. What's rubber, you ask? You also consider how it would taste cooked in garlic. The rubber chicken squeals as you pick it up and squeeze it.
Well, you'll have to keep her now. You obviously rubber the right way. Rubber, get it? Nice to see a friendly face. So I ask you, what do you call a dinosaur crashing into a wall? Late for supper, of course.
Why am I suddenly moving at light speed? That's weird.
I have made substantial progress with my Frankie since your last visit. With the MESS recalibrated, I was able to focus the initial stimulation and have achieved the first traces of independent muscular coordination. See for yourself. It is not often that ordinary people
Could it be? Has Dr. Cranium at last succeeded in the ancient dream of bringing back life to the dead? Or is this just someone who had a little too much to drink at the Mad Doctor's party last night?
Mm-mm.
You say,
I trust you have
Oh yeah, tons.
all my attention when we have learned. Here you.
you are?
Oh, this is a... I named Frankie after one of my colleagues who did some preliminary research into tissue reanimation. My success in this experiment will make me one of the premier researchers at this year's scientific ball.
Do you go to such a ball?
MESS.
You say,
Remember, I am looking forward to the successful completion of my Frankie experiment. Unfortunately, the patient died. I hope...
the hip.
What to do, 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 what to do. I could just find a place to practice during the day. Can I practice here?
That didn't do. That did.
Phi.
You find? This does.
Well, I might as well go visit the castle gates.
A heavy gate blocks the way to the winding road. Far in the distance, you can see a majestic castle.
Welcome to Mordavia. It's nice to have some fresh blood around here. We so seldom see strangers. It is... This is Mordavia. The heads of... It is bad. Boyers are out.
You'll forgive me
I'm
for
not
just
certain
skipping
who all
around.
lives. I haven't actually... The master desires privacy, and I respect that wish. As I always say, the will of the master is the shall of the servant. I wrote that. He is an unpleasant sort, with a short beard and moustache, and a funny hat. I have only caught glimpses of them occasionally, but I don't think they are quite human. No matter. If a man does a good job, then whether he is a man does not matter. This is the town. Farewell. Goodbye, young man. May the fireplace be warm and the drink cold at your journey's end.
Charming guy.
This cemetery. Me, Igor. You weird stranger. Grave, hole in ground. Put person in when dead. Well, technically only large one crypt. Crypt of Borgov's. Smaller building tomb. Not certain what distinction myself.
Please don't be here when I come back. Thank you.
All right. You are in a dark, dank crypt. As you shake... All... As you... That didn't... All right. The door will not budge. As you...
Get off.
Your Majesty... You are in... Pine tree... You get it? After...
There's really not much point increasing your climbing, but it also increases your agility, which will eventually also increase your vitality, which will increase your health and stamina.
You get... You get... After...
Naturally, that is the thing I want.
You get... You get it? After...
The more I think about it, the less sure I am that I'm...
Pine tree... You get it?
I am that picking that chest will actually net me anything. But whatever.
After...
Matter of fact, I think I'll steal some other shit
You're
first.
careful. It looks pretty. It's an... The couch looks as though it's seen better years.
Any coins?
It doesn't. The desk consists of a simple tabletop closed in by two hinged doors. It doesn't have a lock.
In that case, let's oil it first.
That didn't.
Fine.
You find a small bottle of healing potion, which you take. You also find a large book. It's a diary. The author was working in Castle Borgard. You scan through the book in the old man's desk. It seems to be... The house is filled with... It's one of the ugliest mugs. You pick up the... It looks... That didn't... You see, pawing around on the odds and ends, you pick up a dagger, 1 crown, and 11 kopecks. Looking in... Look...
Well, close it.
It's one of the... Let's get a couple of things straight. 1. The chest the mug was on is open, so there's nowhere to place it. Looking in... It was... Searching the nightstand, you find a small gold locket on a chain. It says, "Love." One of the faces is of a good-looking young man. A glance at the old man's face and a little imagination shows that it's probably his portrait from when he was younger. The other face is of a young and lovely woman. You close it. You feel a little guilty. You put the locket carefully back into the nightstand. You know that this is the one thing the old man would really miss if you took it.
Yeah, that was really it. But hey.
The massive gate to the...
Hello.
It is good to see you again. You need to take better. Come to...
I'm fine.
I warned you, it is...
Strange. You realize...
Perhaps that will... I bid you...
You try...
You may call... Magic. I told you... I must...
Before you...
This tree came out of nowhere. So you know it's haunted.
A ghost...
Hello?
Hello. I live in a... I'm trying...
The ghost...
There you are. I am looking... Please don't talk.
The...
Uh-oh. Oh, boy.
I don't understand. Every time I try to follow you, I find myself here again. Why can't I leave this place? Why can't I go home? No, no, it can't be, no!
The ghost...
I remember now. I was walking home. Something started to chase me. I tried to run. Something knocked me over and... everything went black. I'm dead, aren't I? I really can't go home again. I'm just a ghost. My name was Anna. I can remember things now.
Why do you
But
come at me
everything
like
is
that, looking
a
all
faded
creepy?
dream. It seems so strange to think of myself as a ghost. Everything is black. I can remember my... Forgive... Goodbye.
The ghost...
But of course this is not the end for her. Oh no!
I'm dead.
Yeah, we've been through this, thank you.
You dead?
Yeah, that's, definitely climbing over, alright.
You hear me?
You gentlemen?
They all turn. You get a fine meal. They all...
Probably because I greeted them
This-
twice.
You want...
Sleep!
In your sleep, you seem to hear voices.
Do you see him?
Yes, he is sleeping. Most likely in the inn, although it is hard to focus the vision enough to tell.
I do not understand why you did not just capture him in the first place. The charades you play are foolish.
Silence! To serve us, it will be for the best if he acts under his own free will. Why make an enemy out of a willing tool? Oh, but I forget. He is already your enemy.
This is not someone to play games with, I say. If he finds out what is going on, he will never cooperate. Besides, you risk his death. Mordavia is a very dangerous place.
I think he is quite capable of taking care of himself. Besides, I have ways of making him cooperate, as you well know. I will use them only if I must.
The voices. You awake.
Gee, those voices sounded familiar.
You eat your...
Thank you.
Look, he is safely locked away. Well, there you go. Igor's missing. That...
Oops. Sorry.
You are...
Hold it, Slick. Don't you know what a werewolf is? A man who turns into a wolf.
Where?
Yeah, when he's sunbathing at night, you know? It's the full moon that does it.
Listen, the werewolf eats children, which don't make him all bad.
Igor was not a child. Hey, Yuri's daughter was
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
eaten
whoa, whoa,
by
whoa.
one, huh? No one knows what happened to Tanya. You cannot say she was eaten.
What else could have happened? I mean, we have the werewolf that did...
It'll break out of your little trick-or-treat jail and eat us all.
Hans, not one word about Tanya eaten by a werewolf will you make to Yuri. He and Bella have been hurt too deeply. As you are a man, do not open the wounds again. Well, I'll tell you what, you suit yourself, pal. But at least they can be avenged now upon the werewolf! The gravedigger's missing!
I mean, we looked everywhere. He's usually under my wife's bed.
Yeah.
We even tried to talk to that quack Dr. Cranium.
That ridiculous doorbell!
Not that hard.
At first, we thought he might be lost.
Then we found the gypsy.
The gypsy did it. He toasted Igor.
Yeah, and then he ate him. Check his breath.
Sorry.
I'm telling you,
Yeah,
Gypsy.
I think we're
The...
at first.
Then the...
Yeah, and then he ate him. Check his breath. It smells like Igor.
Poor Igor.
You never liked Igor.
A gypsy was found right outside the town gates. We brought him here for questioning. Won't you have a bake sale, pal, and send away for a clue? Everyone knows that gypsies are werewolves.
Yeah, little Igor was somebody's Big Mac, and you want us to just go home?
That werewolf is a danger to us all. Think of our families and our mistresses.
Do you think I would endanger the town by allowing him to escape? The gypsy is securely locked up. He will not get away.
No? We'll see.
Werewolves are mere peasant tales.
You want to see a peasant tale, pal? Look, we all know that werewolves are real.
Yeah, I saw the movie. They turn into wolves by the full moon.
They are harmed only by silver in wolf form.
They're allergic to wolfsbane.
There's a poem about it, okay? Even a man who's pure in heart.
And says his prayers by night.
Enough! Enough!
May become a wolf when the wolfbane blooms.
Oh, that's beautiful. And the autumn moon is bright.
Or so the charming legend says.
I am trying to do the job to which I was a
Justice.
Yeah, the murderer was caught, and I want to hit him. Let the punishment begin.
Right. Dan will have justice.
Am I the Burgomaster or am I not? I have said all that there is to be said about this subject. The gravedigger was missing last night.
And we matriculated on down to the cemetery to search, see?
Yeah, but we didn't have far to go. Just outside town, we caught ourselves a werewolf.
Yeah, but we found no trace of poor old Igor.
So you didn't actually go to the cemetery?
Enough. Igor is missing. We do not know what happened to him. It is
Perfect. The gravedigger.
And we captured a werewolf.
Listen, I'm telling you, Igor's death must be avenged.
Go home.
We're good.
Yeah, let's see how much lying he does after we take his teeth out by hand.
Dmitri, dude.
No, you listen.
Right, well, I'll just be going. Hey there, bud.
You start.
Anna? You have seen Anna?
You explain.
Anna is in the forest?
I'm out of here. See you, bitches.
That... I have done it! Ah, very nice, Frankie. I'm sure you will agree. Just as I planned. I believe she has all the assets necessary to become a premier scientific laboratory assistant.
Really now?
I am a genius! I shall be famous everywhere! There have been others who have worked on the reanimation of dead tissue, but no scientist has a Frankie like mine! Whoopee! Science? It is to... Here you are. Here you are. It is to... This poor... The heavy rains I have... Is she not a wonder? My Frankie, fully functional in every way.
Yeah.
In fact, I imagine she could even, you know, when you...
No, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, say no more.
I am sorry, but more importantly...
You say.
I trust you, but...
Do not be concerned if you should be unable to reach me during the next few days. Frankie and I shall be engaged in some very important and engrossing scientific research.
You got the gross part right.
You tell the...
It seems you do really well under pressure. It is a pity that... Oh, Perry, you will need to break into... I think there was some sort... Anyway, once in the basement...
You...
Kind of hoping I get some points for that, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm going to call it a video here. Mess around during the day. And then do something at night. So, I Am the Blues 32. Well, I'll show you that one. I Am the Blues 32. This is Quest for Glory 4. Shadows of Darkness. TTFN. That's all for now.